everybody, and welcome back to our community. If you're new, I'm Jen. I focus on all things health, wellness, self-care while living in New York City.
When things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working.
I cannot believe that 2020 is almost coming to an end. Let's manifest the life of our dreams in 2021 because yes, it is possible. If you clicked on this video, then you know that there is something to manifestation. Whether you're a complete beginner or you've been seeing results for manifestation yourself, the more you can envision yourself in the place that you really want to be and the feelings that you really want to feel, the more you're going to do and put your energy into to get there. People can say it's spiritual juju or whatever they want to say, but it really does make sense. Let's get into all the ways that you can manifest your dream life in 2021. Number one is practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude is simple. Finding the positive things of life. Not only is it going to attract more of that, but it's also just an amazing practice in general. When times are really, really, really awful and you force yourself to write 3 things you're grateful for every single morning, that is how you're going to attract more of that, because the more positive energy and grateful energy you put out into the world, the more you're going to get in return. So how to do that for 2021? You can do it on a larger scale, which is write down a gratitude list for 2020. This will be one of the hardest years that you have to write a gratitude list for, or you can do a highlights list just to practice finding all of the positive and the things to be grateful for in the worst of times. The more you focus on all the positives and the highlights, the more that is what you will put out into the universe and get back in return. When you feel grateful, you're going to invite more of that into your life because you're seeing everything through the eyes of gratitude rather than the eyes of lack. If you see the world in the eyes of lack and negativity, that is all you're going to see ever, and that's all you're going to get. You create more of whatever you're seeing, so you got to shift your perspective, and it's a practice. It's hard. I have a whole video on the 5-minute journal. That is my favorite way to practice gratitude, affirmations. Like, so much of this is naturally built into the 5-minute journal, but you can also just have a gratitude list on your phone or a journal next to your bed, and just every morning or every night or both, whenever you can, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It is such an amazing practice and a great way to just manifest more of that in your life. Number 2 might seem obvious, but a manifestation list for 2021. So goals are more of those things that you can control, things that are in your control, habits you want to form, things you want to work on, maybe even statistical numbers you want to reach, money you want to make, like tangible goals. A manifestation list is something that you're almost handing over to the universe. Don't get me wrong, you have to put in the work to get there and you have to cultivate the life of your dreams. A lot of that is in your control, but a manifestation list is just a great way to manifest those things that might not feel in reach. So it's different than a New Year's resolutions list. It's different than, I want to work out more. Manifesting how you want to feel in 2021, maybe an accomplishment that you would love to just put out into the universe. Anything you do when it comes to manifestation work of things that you want to manifest in the future, it's great to talk about them as if they're in the present tense because, rather than manifesting that you're going to meet your husband in 2021, manifest the feeling of, I have my husband, he's this, and that, he makes me feel loved, he makes me feel safe. Like, just feeling all those feelings is gonna make you attract those feelings. Putting it out into the universe and speaking in present tense is really, really helpful. Next up is meditation. So there are several specific types of meditations that are really great for manifestation. Gabby Bernstein is one person who is a spiritual guru. I read her book, Super Attractor, which is all about manifesting the life of your dreams. It includes a bunch of meditations in there. And she speaks a lot about speaking to your spirit guides, telling them what you want and asking for what you want. It's that idea of asking the universe what you want and putting it out there so that they know what you want and you can get it in return. Like I said earlier, even if you don't believe in that, or if it's a little too woo-woo for you, it's even just asking your inner self. Like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if anyone's really out there, but I'm putting it out there. I'm asking my inner self for whether it's I want the extra energy and motivation to work on a certain project to get me to XYZ. I'm cultivating that vibrational energy within myself. So you can believe in God, you can believe in the universe, spirit guides, or just in your inner self. Putting it out there, letting yourself know what it is that you want is gonna gonna get you super, super clear on your vision, and then it will manifest into the life of your dreams in 2021. So some specific meditations that you can look up. Gabby Bernstein has a positive affirmation meditation. There are a bunch out there that you can find. We're actually going to talk about affirmations and mantras next in this video, but a positive affirmation meditation is that present tense mantra and affirmation. It's giving you positive energy. It's allowing you to feel all the ways that you want to feel. You want to feel protected, loved, safe, strong, motivated, inspired, whatever it is that you want to feel and manifest. You're meditating on it, feeling all of those feelings, and then you're manifesting it. So that's one. You can find a bunch on Insight Timer, which is a free app that has tons of different types of meditations on there. Loving energy, loving kindness meditations, gratitude meditations, appreciation meditations. It all goes back to that idea of putting out into the universe what you want back in return, which is the law of attraction. And also just having those moments of solitude to meditate on what you want to manifest. We don't often give ourselves that time to just truly think about it, sit in those feelings and manifest it, and think about what it would feel like, and just repeat mantras to yourself. It all goes back to vibrational frequency, and vibrational frequency, it's a tongue twister. What that means is if your thoughts, your words, your intentions are in alignment with your desired goals, then vibrationally you are ready to receive. Going into my next way to manifest your dream life, which is affirmations and mantras, something that I really like to meditate on is when I am true to myself, I align with my purpose. That is a mantra that I like to use to make all decisions in life and to guide me through the things I say yes to, the things I say no to, the projects that I take on for myself. If it's something that's true to myself, then I'm aligning with my purpose, and that's going to get me to where the universe wants me and to guide me to be. So that's one example of a mantra or affirmation that I use. Again, I love the 5-minute journal because not only does it help you practice gratitude, but you also do an affirmation every morning. So all it says is I am ... It's just a larger goal that I have. But sometimes in the harder times in life, I need that affirmation in the morning to be like, I am strong enough to get through the day, something like that. It depends what is needed in your life at that moment, which is why I love this little book of mantras that I have. Let me grab it. I have my pocket mantras, powerful words to connect, comfort, and protect. I just got this at Barnes & Noble. There are mantras to start the day, mantras for relieving stress and anxiety, for self-love, for healing, for success, for abundance, to transform your life, for bedtime. So you can go to any section, and sometimes before I do my breath work, which is when, like I said, I have that mantra that I've been meditating on recently. I don't really do meditation, but I do breath work, which is the Wim Hof method. If you want to check that out, I have a video on it. They say that it is as effective as people that do 4 hours of meditation a day. So it's super effective, and in those moments where you're just supposed to be holding your breath, that's when I try to meditate on that mantra. Use that rare moment of solitude and stillness to meditate on a mantra and manifest. So if you have a morning ritual that you do, whether it's breathing or stretching or just any moment where you're still to yourself, even just brushing your teeth, any moment where you can repeat a mantra to yourself is really powerful. It's like the more you say something, the more you're going to believe it. It's the same thing with pathological liars. You know, the more that a murderer says that he didn't do it, he's literally going to believe he didn't do it. So the more you tell yourself something, the more you're going to believe it and feel it. You can also do it when you can't sleep. If you can't sleep, you can repeat a mantra over and over again until you fall asleep. Any moment where you are in solitude and can use that moment to manifest or to ask for what you want to receive, do it. So sometimes when I want a new mantra, or for a little bit there, I was doing a monthly mantra. When I need a new one, let's say I want to go to the success section. That's what I just opened to. Infinite blessings surround me right now. Recite this mantra 3 times out loud or quietly, how this mantra can help you. So if you want like something that's not digital to flip around with, and you can get a book like this is a great one. There are also so many just Instagram accounts with mantras on them. Gabby Bernstein is always posting hers. She has a deck of cards. There are a bunch of spiritual mantra cards that you can purchase and grab one out of. There are also apps that can send you a mantra every single morning. There's tons of free, it is super easy to just flip through millions of affirmations and mantras out there. These next two are ones that I actually don't do, but ones that I am going to practice going into 2021, and we will see what happens. They just take a bit more time in my mind, I guess. This year has definitely forced us to slow down, so I want to try some of these things. One of them is scripting, which I never really understood what it was before, but I've done a bunch of research. It's journaling and writing your desires in the present tense. So you imagine what you want your life to look like. Let's say we're manifesting 2021. At the end of 2021, how do you want to feel? In a year from now, what would your ideal day look like? So you're scripting and journaling like a diary entry for a day next year, whether it's, I woke up, I went to a yoga class, I was unplugged, I feel this way, I came home, my boyfriend did this for me. Like, what do you want a typical day to look like? Or just how do you want to feel if you're doing a really deep diary entry? Whatever it is, you're writing it as if it's already happened to you. And the more you do this, apparently, which makes sense to me, the more you will actually feel like you are in that space, which again goes back to vibrational frequency. You will feel that energy and feel those emotions and that desired goal, which then again attracts that reality and also is just a huge motivator to get there. So you'll do and take the desired steps to get there, always reminding the universe that you want that and manifesting that, and bada bing, bada boom. The next one is a vision board. I've never truly taken the time to sit and create my own vision board. I can't decide if I want to do like a poster board with magazine cutouts or just do it on Photoshop. I don't know. The point is, vision boards invite the things that you want in because you are visualizing it. You are seeing it happening for you in front of your eyes, and it's a constant visual reminder. When you truly visualize the life that you want, the more you can see it, the closer it feels, the more you feel the feelings that you would get when you have those goals. In turn, you're manifesting it to be your reality. Again, you can do this by getting a poster board or a bulletin board or Photoshop, Canva, Pinterest. You could just do a Pinterest board. It really costs like no money. You could just do it while in bed on your computer, and honestly, again, another chance to just sit there and really think about what you want for yourself. All of these little projects, not only are they manifesting the life that you want by putting that vibrational energy out there, but it's also just giving yourself that chance to really think about your goals, your dreams, your desires, and it will just motivate you and propel you to get there. Lastly, I do want to finish this video with just a bunch of resources as well. So we'll start with books. Atomic Habits is one book that it's not necessarily about manifestation at all, but it's about really tangible, tactical ways to tracking and keeping your habits and making your habits really easy, satisfying, and making those habits that you want to break really dissatisfying and hard to get to. Atomic Habits can be a really great way to figure out how to keep those manifestation habits, those meditation habits, and doing more of what you want to attract. It's just a great book overall for habits. I mentioned before Gabby Bernstein's Super Attractor. If you want to get really much more into spirituality, that's a great route. If you want to get into meditating, talking to your spirit guides, that type of manifestation, it's such a great read. The Secret is apparently a life-changing, amazing book about the law of attraction. I've never read it, so I can't really speak further on it, but let me know in the comments if you have, and if I should read it. I might. One podcast recommendation is Manifestation Babe, of course, all about manifestation. She has amazing guests on there. Also, one workbook, Lavender is another channel here on YouTube, and she has, I think it's called the Artist of Life workbook. She sells it on her website. It looks absolutely incredible, so I might be purchasing it. Going into YouTubers I recommend, she is definitely one of them, Lavender. She does a vision board every year. She does a lot of manifestation type of videos, and then also, okay, don't know how to pronounce her name. I discovered her like 3 days ago. I want to say her name is Silk de Wolf. She talks all about manifestation and a lot about human design if you're interested in that. Those are all the resources that I definitely recommend you check out. Comment down below if you have any others. I cannot wait to hear how you guys are manifesting your dream lives in 2021. I'm so excited for all of you. I wish you all just such happiness, gratitude, and the life of your dreams and all of your desires in 2021. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps everyone find our amazing community, helps the algorithm. Please subscribe so that we can keep hanging out. If you click that notification bell, you will never miss a video. Stay healthy and wear a mask, guys.
Things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that, because you don't know